October council meeting to order. Please rise to salute the flag and remain standing for a moment of silence. Item number 1, acceptance of meeting minutes. Minutes from meeting of September 6, 2016 to be accepted and approved by the town council. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilwoman Catanzaro, seconded by Councilman DeStefanis. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 2, lease of the Douglas Avenue Fire Station. Mayor Lombardi requests to appear before the town council for discussion and possible vote pertaining to the leasing of the Douglas Avenue Fire Station. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the council. Thank you for your time. As you know, the fire station's been closed for close to 3 years now. We've had a number of inquiries to lease the station. Most of them were for automobile-related use. When we took a look at the area and talking with some of the neighbors, we didn't think that to increase, so to say, automobile-related use that far up at Douglas Avenue would be the right thing for the neighborhood. So we've been holding out and taking many calls. We do have a prospective person that would like to lease the station at this point in time for a woman's hairdressing studio. I'd like to ask that the council consider this or give us just a little time to work out the lease with the young lady. She happens to be here this evening, and put all of the requirements in order so that we can start to derive some additional revenue for the town. At this point, maybe you refer it to one of your committees, or if you allow me a couple of weeks to work out the details with this company and bring it back to you, and then the final decision would be yours.
Okay.
Mr. President?
Councilwoman?
I have a question, Mr. Mayor. I just wanted to ask you if the restrictions were removed from the original deed that
Yes.
designated...
We went to court on that.
Okay.
When we closed the station, there was, questions out there as to who would own the property. We searched the deeds. We went to court, and the court stated that the property at this point in time is in the hands of the town of North Providence.
Would you be so kind as to forward a copy of that documentation
Absolutely.
to the town clerk
Yes.
for us? Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Can you come up and kind of explain a little bit what
Yes.
you might like to do? Thanks. Thank you. And just state your name for the record, please.
Hi, my name is Jessica Prey, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to speak to me today. So I own a hair salon. I've owned my hair salon for 7 years now. We started in North Providence on 950 Mineral Spring Ave. We were there for about a year and a half, outgrew that very quickly, opened up our salon on 2167 Mineral Spring Ave. We've been there for about 5 years now. Our lease is coming to an end in January, so we're looking to make a move. We're definitely outgrowing the space. This would be a great opportunity for my staff and myself and for our town. I also own a house in North Providence. I have a little girl that will be going to school in this town, so I hope you give me the opportunity to help the town, the community, and offer some great services to our clients.
Thank you.
What's the name of your salon?
JLS Hair Design.
Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Spray?
How many employees will be?
I have 15 employees right now, hoping to hire some more, if I have the space.
Any other questions?
I do.
Councilman?
Everything goes to plan, the negotiations work out. What's the expected time frame to move into the
Well, my
property?
lease is up in January, so let's be realistic. It's probably going to take me about 3 to 4 months. So I'm hoping maybe I can extend my lease with my landlord now and maybe have February, maybe about a 3-month build out. you know how that goes. I hope for 3 months, it could be 3 to 4.
But within 6?
Yes, yep. Oh, yeah, way before then, I hope. I'm very eager, very driven, so I hope you guys will give me a chance.
Any other questions?
Mr. President, thank you for coming and thanks for your interest. So are we approving this particular lease tonight?
No.
Like, is this the final person, or are we approving that we can lease the property?
Tonight, they're just kind of giving us a description on what they want to do over there. And then I think the administration will work out lease and then would have to come back to us for an approval.
Right. Oh, so it will be a lease for Jessica?
She's the only one interested at this point, right?
Oh, okay. I was under the impression there were several people who were interested in it, but if it's Jessica, that's fine.
No, we did, you're absolutely right. There was one other person that was interested. We spoke with her yesterday and needed a little more time and thought they would move on to another location. The more they looked at the build-out, so to say, they think they could make it work. So I would entertain that we try to put the best possible agreement together with this young lady. It's always been our position, if someone's in town, to try to keep them in town, and so that they don't move. She has to make a move, she's gonna make a move. Let's keep her here.
Thank you. Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you. Well, if the mayor, if you want to work on the lease, and you guys let me know when the lease is done, and I'll be willing to call a special meeting to get us back in here to vote on that.
Okay, so we'll be talking with this new company, and hopefully we can expedite putting a lease together that you people will approve.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you.
Item number 3. Item number 3, liquor license. Notice was given of a public hearing to be held this date in the Providence Journal on September 16th and 23rd, 2016, for a BV liquor license from Tumble Salts Cafe, LLC, DBA Tumble Salts Cafe, 1 Morgan Avenue, North Providence, Rhode Island. Do we have anyone here from Tumble Salts Cafe? Just please state your name for the record.
Good evening, Mr. President, members of the council, David Ursillo, for the applicant, Tumble Salts Cafe.
Thank you.
Is that on? I'm a licensed attorney here in Rhode Island, right here in Centerdale with the law office of Gregory Shadone. We're here before you tonight to approve the BV liquor license. I believe this council last month approved the victualling license. This property is located at 1 Morgan Avenue, and there are some other shops right there in the area owned by Bradford Design and Hopscotch Room. The actual entity that would hold this license is Tumble Salt Cafe. The sole member of that LLC is here with me, Christine Tato. Her husband is also here, and I believe their daughter is sitting back there, but she's not prepared to speak, she said. In any event, we're asking this board to grant a liquor license. We've submitted all of the information to date that we have. In addition, I can supplement tonight with my client's tips certification. The actual location is almost completed in terms of build out. We believe it's about a week or 2 out until it's finished. At that time, building and fire will be inspecting it. In addition, there are pending letters, certificate of good standing, and the license for retail permit. Subject to those items, everything else is in place. My client submitted her BCI, came back clean. We'd ask that the council grant this liquor license.
Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Tato or Attorney Ursillo? Councilman?
Just the times that you'll be operating?
The times will be about 7 a.m. to either 9 p.m. or 11 p.m.
Any other questions? There being none, do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Liquor license for Tumble Salts Cafe. Motion's been made by Councilman Brady, seconded by Councilwoman Catanzaro. Any other questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it.
Good luck.
Thank you. Mayor?
Thank you.
This family for the investment that they bring in on town. Everyone is familiar with the property, the cornhole in Mount Spring, and what this gentleman has done there, and we appreciate you investing in our town. Thank you very much.
Thank you, that's a
Thank
great
you.
spot.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 4, victualling license. Town council to consider approval, consider a vote for approval of a victualling license from Aroma Grill, 2053 Smith Street, North Providence. Do we have anybody here from Aroma Grill?
Hello guys, thank you for the opportunity today. Here to present the Aroma Grill service.
Just say your name for the record, please.
My name is Dennis
Dennis?
Yes.
Last name?
Santos.
Okay.
Yeah, he's here to represent the Aroma service. The owner could be here today to get the approval for the license.
Can you please speak into that microphone? You can take it out of the top right here. There you go. Thank
Yes.
you.
Hold it right up, closely.
Closer to your mouth, yeah, better.
All right.
Okay, does anybody have any questions on the Aroma Grill?
I do,
Councilwoman?
Mr. President. Can you please tell us what the hours are that you'll be open and the days, please?
They are planning to open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Say that again, please.
7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
And is it 7 days, or how many, which days?
6 days a week.
6 days, and is that Monday through Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Councilman?
So this is the accurate one? Because it's different than the one that's,
Yeah, you have the act.
okay,
So this is revised.
okay.
Okay. There being no other questions, do I have a license, do I have a approval, motion to grant a victualling license for Aroma Grill at 2053 Smith Street?
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilwoman Warren, seconded by Councilwoman Brady. Are there any other questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you and good luck.
Good luck.
Item number 5, holiday sales license. Town council will consider approval of a holiday sales license for Dollar General, number 16122, 1931 Smith Street, North Providence. Do we have anyone here for Dollar General?
Hi.
How you doing? Just state your name for the record, sir.
Gene Duval? Gene Duval.
Okay.
Way here. It's over there. Post office, across the street.
Any questions on the holiday sales license?
I have a question,
Councilwoman?
Mr. President. I just want to ask, sir, what are the hours that you're going to be open and the days that you'll be open?
We'll be open
Please.
8 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Do I have a motion to grant the holiday sales license?
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilman Juicy, seconded by Councilwoman Brady. Any other questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 6, introduction of ordinance 16-009, an ordinance amending Chapter 19, Article 10, Section 19-47B of the Code of Ordinances of the Town of North Providence entitled Two-Way Stop Signs for a sign on Atlantic Avenue at its intersection of Carter Street. Do I have a motion to introduce ordinance 16-009?
So moved.
Second.
And advertise for a hearing on 11/1.
So moved.
Second.
Motion been made by Councilman Brady, seconded by Councilman DeStefanis. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 7, introduction of ordinance 16-010, amendment to the ordinance creating the North Providence Land Trust authorized by Rhode Island Public Laws, Chapter 00-260. Do I have a motion to introduce
So moved.
Second.
and advertise on 11-1? Motion's been made by Councilman Juicy, seconded by Councilwoman Brady. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Introduction of ordinance 16-011Z, amendments being proposed to the North Providence zoning ordinance. Do I have a motion to introduce ordinance 16-001 and advertise on 11-1 of the November meeting?
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilman Juicy, seconded by Councilman Brady. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 9, new streetlight. Council President Audiello requests discussion and vote concerning installing a streetlight at 79 Belvedere Boulevard on pole number 11. I received a phone call from a constituent. Oh, there you go. Just state your name for the record.
My name is Don Agnello, High Panel.
Hi, Don.
I've been a resident of North Providence over 60 years, and I've asked for two things in 60 years. That my street get paved and a street light. My street did get paved 2 months ago, which is a victory, but my street light is the only one. It's in front of my house. It's the only pole without a street light. It's pitch black when I come home at night. My car was broken into twice already. There's been a rash of break-ins in the area. This would greatly increase, you know, when this place is well lit. I don't think there'll be any more trouble. I went out there one day, and there was a gentleman waiting back in my driveway. I get home at 12:30 at night, and I thought he was walking his dog. When I went up there, he briskly walked away. Now, I don't know what he was doing. I can only assume that he was casing out the place, because we have cars in my driveway. So a street light would greatly, you know, decrease any break-ins that's happening over there. It's the only pole without a street lights in front of my house.
Thank you for reaching out to me.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You got it.
Make a motion that we have the clerk contact National Grid and have them install a light.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made by Councilwoman Juicy, seconded by Councilwoman Catanzaro. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 10, stop sign at the corner of Plymouth Road and Don Avenue. Council President Audiello requests discussion and vote concerning a stop sign at the intersection of Plymouth Road and Don Avenue. Yeah, I'd like to entertain a motion to send this to the Ordinance Committee.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilman Brady, seconded by Councilman DeStefanis. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 11, road work on the Mineral Spring Avenue bypass. Councilman Fiola requests discussion and vote regarding road work on the Mineral Spring bypass. Councilman?
Thank you, Mr. President. I had put this on the agenda because late spring, early summer, and I'm glad the mayor's here, maybe he has an update on this. This is regarding the bypass. If you remember when Rhode Island DOT had come out, they said the asphalt had shifted. Have they ever followed up with you regarding that?
Yes, they were there, I want to say, was last Thursday, taking some measurements.
Oh, good.
And I didn't know what they were doing. I happened to come through the bypass, so I pulled over. I said, what's going on? They said, we're taking some measurements. We know there's a request to repave that area.
Did they say if they do it before the winter?
They did not. But they know it's important. I'm going to assume they will. We'll call to find out exactly what the time frame is.
Okay.
But they are on it. They are. They know that we need it done.
The reason why I wanted to bring this up, if you're familiar with the bypass at the light at Middle Spring and where it starts to curve, and then at Waterman, it feels like you're on a boat. You're going up and down. When the winter months come, you get snow and ice in there. When you're going around the curve, your vehicle hits those bumps, you're going to jump lanes. The asphalt shifted, and it needs to be.
And I think that's the reason why they did come out. They do realize it is that bad. Once we had the inspector there that day, which was about 3 or 4 months ago.
Okay.
So I will report back to the council and get you a time frame. So just so you'll know, we're also having an issue now that we're on the bypass with the red light coming down Waterman. So it shows a green light at that light. So if you notice, this is the third time someone ran into the building, the new Miller Gymnasium, because the green light, they think they could come straight when they're not familiar with the area. So there's gonna be some new signage and probably a change of the traffic signal on the top with a sign on the bottom of that also,
Okay.
so.
So there's no motion to send then, since it's already being addressed?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 12, liquor license, entertainment license renewals. Discussion and vote to authorize the town clerk to advertise the liquor entertainment renewals for 2016, 2017 to be heard on November 1st, 2016 at 6:30 PM. Do I have a motion
So moved.
to advertise? Okay, motion's been made by Councilwoman Catanzaro, seconded by Councilman Brady. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 13, board appointments, town council discussion and action with regard to the appointments to be made to the following boards. Board of Tax Review, 3 appointments to be made.
They can't seem to get a quorum for meetings, because little by little, people have been resigning, and we don't have anyone to fill the spot.
Have we advertised
We've advertised, and they written on the website.
specifically for the tax board of review or just that?
Specifically, we've gone specifically for the tax board I know on the website we have. Because the last 2, when there was 2 missing, we did that, but now there's 3. So, yeah.
What is it, a board of 5?
It's a board of 7, and then the 2 alternates, 5 and 2 alternates.
Okay.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I'd like to entertain a motion to continue this till next month.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilwoman Catanzaro, seconded by Councilwoman Brady. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Environmental Commission, 2 appointments, 1 mayoral and 1 council. Okay, we have a letter. I'll read that into the record. I am interested in joining the Environmental Commission of North Providence because as a 15-year resident of this town, I have sadly become witness to the decrease in the already minimal forestry and open spaces. I would like to see and help North Providence continue to conserve its natural resources and maintain the green infrastructure. We deserve beautiful neighborhoods and spaces. I feel North Providence is a community to be proud to live in, with its great schools and great people. With that said, I think there is work to be done with maintaining the community's natural resources. Sincerely, Nicole Quetta. Do I have a motion to appoint Nicole Quetta?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilwoman Faola, seconded by Councilman Catanzaro. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. And we'll continue the mayoral, do I have a motion to continue the mayoral appointment until next month?
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilman DeStefanis, seconded by Councilman Brady. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 14.
Before that, I'd just like to say something.
Councilman?
With the loss of Lula Riviere and Dave Hendricks, that's a big loss for the town of North Providence. And I'd just like to commend them for the great job that they did over the years serving on this.
I concur with that, and thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
They really
I
did
do
work
also.
diligently.
I've served with them for the past couple of years, and they were absolutely exemplary in their service and always there to assist the residents when they had a need or a question about plantings and just trying to make our town more beautiful. And they did an amazing job with the very limited budget that they had. It went a long way. So they definitely were a credit to our town and are a credit to our
So
town.
I'd just like to say a big thank you to them, that's all.
Okay, thank you. Item number 14, claims submitted town council discussion and action with regard to the claims received from the following. Angelo Iliano, 16 King Street, North Providence, Rhode Island. Diana and Silvana Colombo, 12 May Street, North Providence, Rhode Island. Joseph M. Rossi, 5 Franklin Street, North Providence, Rhode Island. Do I have a motion to refer these to the Claims Committee?
So moved.
Motion's been made by Councilman Catanzaro, seconded by Councilman Warren. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 15, Claims Committee report. Town Council discussion and action with regard to the Claims Committee report to be presented by Councilman Faola. Councilman?
Thank you, Mr. President. 5 claims that are disposed of. First one, last name Gavlik, approved. Sewer claim, $8,930.30. Second is Coppinger. Forward that to the town's insurance carrier. It's a bodily injury claim. Next one is Rossi, approved. Pothole claim, $300. Next one, Iliano, pothole claim, maximum $300. And the last one, Colombo, they're seeking $500, 50% negligence, approved $250.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman?
are these the ones that are here that we just referred?
Yes.
Oh, so we did Iliano,
Yep, pothole claim,
Colombo,
approved,
and Rossi.
approved.
Oh, okay.
The
I
other-
just thought the
the
name
other-
sounded familiar.
The
What-
other two were previous.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Councilman. Item number 16, Finance Committee report. Okay, do I have a motion to accept the Claims Committee report?
So moved.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilwoman Brady, seconded by Councilwoman Catanzaro. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 16, Finance Committee report. Town's Council discussion and action with regard to the Finance Committee report to be presented by Councilman DeStefanis. Councilman?
Mr. President, the minutes of the meeting I'm passing out to colleagues. The Finance Committee met on the 3rd of October. First item on the agenda was tax abatements over $1,000. Mr. Batty was present and gave reason and rationale for $25,939 in abatements. A lot of them being errors, data entry errors that were corrected. One of the real estate abatements was held for further information. The other items on the agenda were, the police chief was to come in and give us a summary of the equitable sharing funds and what's, currently going on with them. The chief and the deputy were unable to attend due to a last-minute conflict within the scheduling, so they'll be on the agenda for the next meeting. The committee also talked about the taxation for any real property located on historical cemeteries. Mr. Batty is gonna start to put together an analysis for us so we know what those costs are. Next item was the discussion of purchasing streetlights. We sent a letter to the administration because they are working with the company. We're just waiting back for information on them. And then finally on the agenda was the discussion and possible vote on 100% exemption for 100% disabled veterans. Mr. Batty was also present, and he is still compiling the data on that. Plus, we're also in the process of speaking with the city of Cranston on the long-term cost of that.
Mr. President, just for the record, I got this from the VFW, there's only 8 citizens of the town of North Providence that are disabled.
Correct. We're concerned with, once we approve it, what's the stipulation? What's the process for those who want to come in from other communities to get that exemption? And can we just approve for just 8?
I discussed this with Councilman Giusti briefly, and the city of Cranston. And I guess the city of Cranston, if your property is worth $1 million, you can only exempt the first $250,000. If you move in, there's a 5-year residency statute, like the senior tax statute we have in our community now. So those would alleviate anybody from jumping communities.
Thank you for that. So, do I have a motion to accept
I
the
have
finance?
a question, Mr. President.
Councilwoman?
On the real estate abatements, is that one abatement or is that multiple abatements?
The 25,939 consists of, I believe, 5 or 6 abatements. There's a full packet that the clerk has, which breaks down each abatement and why Mr. Batty was requesting that we abate them.
Okay.
Including appraisals and, cod files from the office detailing exactly why. And one of them was also a recommendation from the tax board of review.
Okay. And what about the real estate ones? Was that one or many?
The,
That was 4 or 5, too.
that was 4 or 5 also, yeah, they were multiple.
Okay.
That was 4 or 5.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, do I have a motion to accept the Finance Committee report?
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilman Brady, seconded by Councilman Canzaro. Any further questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 17, tax addendas. Town council discussion and action, possible vote with regard to the list of tax addendas received from acting tax assessor in the amount of $139.70 for real estate, $4,499.72 for motor vehicles, and $167.78 for tangibles. A motion to grant the addendum?
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilman Juicy, seconded by Councilman Brady. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 18, tax abatements under 1,000. Town council discussion and action with regard to the list of tax abatements under 1,000 received from acting tax assessor and Board of Tax Review in the amount of $2,016.85 for real estate, $1,653.05 for motor vehicles for 2015, $5,552.18 for motor vehicles for 2016, $566.12 for tangibles for 2015, and $1,437.91 for tangibles for 2016. Do I have a motion to abate?
So moved.
Motion been made by Councilwoman Brady. Do I have a second? Seconded by Councilman Warren. Any questions? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion been made by Councilman Warren, seconded by Councilman Fiola. Meeting adjourned.